So something about bubbles. People love bubbles. We love bubbles with bubble machines. We love bubbles in all walks of life. Wine's no different. We love bubbles in it. That idea of those bubbles is always associated in some way with some sort of celebration, happiness. We get excited and happy with bubbles. One of the things we talk about when we talk about quality sparkling wines is about the foam and the bubbles. So how long those bubbles persist in the glass and how long they stay there and how much there are of them and how delicate they are. We have to also be careful with many types of wines about opening them, particularly with things like pét-nat and method ancestral, where they're lively and happy to go and when they can gush quite early. And don't always be misled. Some wines with crown caps on them and others versus corks, they can be equally as good, sometimes even better. We want to look at the grape variety, the classic grape varieties that are traditionally thought of as being champagne grapes, if you like. Traditional method grapes are Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, but as we know from our own country, we can make fantastic sparkling wines with all sorts of grape varieties. One of my most favourite sparkling wines to open on New Year's Eve is a rosé sparkling wine. Another lovely wine that many people enjoy are the Prosecco wines or Prosecco style wines. The wonderful thing about these Prosecco style wines is they're floral and fruity and lighter wines, and often sometimes a little bit lower, not always, but a little bit lower in alcohol. One of the most important things with Canadian sparkling wines is looking at, for us in Ontario, is the VQA Ontario sign, and of course in BC, British Columbia as well. Other things on the labels are really looking at alcohol. You always want to be around 12 to 12.5% alcohol is a nice level to be at. And on the labels, they will also tell you whereabouts they come from. Always drink local is what I say.